Hey guys, welcome to Sunshine Haze Co. I am Aja A. This is a tarot reading, but it is not the general tarot forecast, the monthly forecast. This is actually the Mercury retrograde reading, the last Mercury retrograde of the year. So I figured I'd put up some readings for you guys. This video is going to be for your sun and or your Mercury sign, so not your moon and or rising. And let's do a little quick Astro 101 or maybe 201. This is for your sun or Mercury placement. And very quickly, talking about the elements. So water, air, fire, and earth. Water, we're talking Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Air, we're talking Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We're looking at your sun or Mercury placement. So if you are like me, for example, water sun, I'm a Cancer, you're going to want to watch the water Mercury video, Mercury retrograde video. If you are a Leo Mercury, a fire Mercury, you also want to watch the fire Mercury video, okay? This is the video for the water one. So if you've got a water sign, sun or Mercury placement, which would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, this is your video, okay? Before I get started, very quick, shameless plugs. I'm talking about Mercury retrograde, so watch the Mercury retrograde reading. I will have that linked as soon as I finish streaming this video. I haven't put them up yet, but the October tarot forecast. I am also going to be doing an October giveaway, which will be, I want to say, running until the 8th. I'll put up a video or a post in a couple of days. And this month I am giving away a numerology report, a core numbers numerology report. So if you're interested in that, subscribe so you can watch the video or see the post when I let you guys know how to enter and what you need to do to, I was going to say to submit yourself, no, to enter into the raffle, okay? This is going to be a quick 3-card reading, reading with the Black Moon Astrology Oracle cards and also the Thoth Tarot deck, the little tiny version, okay? 3 quick cards here. The first card that I have coming up is for what the overall energy is going to be coming in for you guys. And we've got Jupiter. I'm actually excited to see the cards popping up here so far. I haven't really been getting very Mercury retrograde, you know, the chaotic, crazy energies popping up with the spreads. I'm getting a lot of positive, progressive energy with these cards. So for the overall energy for you guys with these water, sun, or Mercury placements, you've got the energy of Jupiter. And it's, there's a little bit of a glare. As far as this deck is concerned, it comes with the energy of abundance. But to speak quickly to this planet, you guys, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Jupiter is the good luck planet. I mean, there's actually a very positive aspect to Jupiter with this Mercury retrograde. I believe it's a conjunction. I would have to look at my notes to give you guys the correct information, but you could watch the video, shameless plug again, because I know I talk about it in my Mercury retrograde video. But you've got the overall energy of Jupiter coming in for you guys. So with that being said, this is a retrograde period. I don't always typically say, oh, make moves during the retrograde. However, be doing some work. Be doing a little bit of work during this retrograde period, because whatever it is, once this planet stations direct, the work that you've done, you're going to see bring in a whole bunch of return. As far as the return is concerned, it's definitely going to be abundant. And I feel that whatever it is that you're doing right now or doing over the retrograde period is going to put you in a place of growth and expansion. So even if it seems like the energy that you're putting into the work that you're doing is very minimal, understand that nothing goes unnoticed. If you do it with the intention of an end goal, you're still going to reach your end goal. It seems like every time I sit down to do a video, they want to make noise in the parking lot. And it feels like it comes from that way, but the parking lot is that way. It's weird. Anyways, whatever you're doing during this retrograde period, once the planet stations direct, I think you're going to see a big or major return on it. You might see some opportunities come in for you. You might see some awards come in. You might see some money come in. You might get paid for some work that you're doing over the next, well, it's like 3-4 week period, but I'm also speaking to the post shadow period as well. So really going into like the end of October, beginning of November. Good energy, which is crazy. I feel like crazy saying it when we're talking about a Mercury retrograde, but you literally got the card of Jupiter. And I want to speak very quickly to the numerology with this card. It is the number 7. 7 is the number of truth, divinity, philosophy. So what I get with this card and this expansive and positive and progressive energy, and with this number 7, is that the work that you're doing is written for you right now, even if it feels minimal. Whatever you're doing, you're setting yourself up for success, and a type of success that you really want to be grounded and rooted in. It's coming for you. So don't feel like you're not doing anything. Don't feel like things aren't really moving for you. Remember that we are in a retrograde period. Just keep doing the work and just be mindful and think and double check and, you know, proofread and go over things a couple or a few times before you send them in or before you finalize them. This is the period of like finalization and the final period of cultivation. So just keep that in mind, all right? Moving into the next card in this spread, we've got the Emperor in the position of where you guys need to reflect and correct over this retrograde period. And again, I'm not picking up any bad or chaotic energy. The first message that I got when I pulled this card is that you can't do everything for yourself. When you pull the Emperor card, typically in a tarot reading, it speaks to like independence and you know, strength and solitude and being able to do things for yourself and being rooted in your own, you know, your own perspective and just what it is that you, my way or the highway kind of an energy, but well deserved. This card coming up in the position of where you need to reflect and correct. This does say, hey, guys, especially if you're coming into this energy of abundance and of growth with this Jupiter, right? This says, hey, you can't do everything by yourself. You might have to work with some people. You might need to collaborate over this retrograde period. Look at the things that you're working on and look and see, have I done everything that I can do on my own? And if I have and it's not giving me what it needs, it ain't giving what needs to be gave. If it's not doing that, then think about how you can incorporate external resources. And when you incorporate external resources, if you're like me, sometimes it makes you feel like you have to share the work that you've done when it's really like your baby. But don't think of it like that. And I feel like a hypocrite, but I'm gonna have to take my own advice, because what is this? The water spread. And what am I? Water sun. So don't feel like that. Look at it more so as this is still you. This is still your work. You just got to give a little bit of a rolling credit to somebody over here. Say somebody lends a little bit of money. Say somebody lends a little bit of money. All you got to do is say that they were a sponsor. What else did they do but sponsor you? You know what I'm saying? Say somebody, I'm a writer. Say somebody helps you write a script. You're still the sole writer. It's still written by you. They are now a staff writer. You still give them credit, but that's still all you. So don't look at it like, if I allow other people to mix and mingle, or if I step outside of myself to get this done, it's no longer mine. That's not what it is. The Emperor is in the position of where to reflect and correct. Where can you actually reach out for assistance? Where can you actually incorporate external energies to create more abundance? Sometimes what you can do by yourself doesn't even touch the magnitude of what you can do with other people or with other energies. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Just keep it in mind. I know I said I feel like a hypocrite. I do, but I'm going to take my own advice for this retrograde period, okay? Now, last card coming up in your spread is in the position of the message that is coming in for you. And you've got the Six of Wands. And in the Thoth Tarot deck, it gives the message of victory. So what is your lesson? I think this is just confirmation of what I was just saying. You are in alignment with and set up to be stepping into success and positivity and contentment and all the things, all the good things, right? You just have to think about what you can do on your own and where you need to tap into some other people, to some other energies, into some other spaces and places to help yourself get into this space. Your lesson, success. Your lesson is that it needs to be strategic and that it needs to be well thought out with well intentions. It can't just be, I want to get this done because I want to be successful. It needs to have something to do with the energy that you put in, your heartstrings that are attached to it, the passion that you feel. You've got a fire card here. You've got another, well, this is the Emperor, but the imagery in this deck gives you fire, and then you've got another fire card here. So this is all about, upside down. This is all about your passions, all about the things that you need to get to and how you can make yourself grow in these spaces and find the success that you have been imagining and dreaming. Okay, we had a lot of Neptune influence recently with that Pisces full moon, so everybody's dreams are at the forefront right now, and everybody's dreams on like 10 times 10 are at the forefront right now. Imagination is running wild, and you've got the energy that says you can actually manifest the things that you've been thinking about, the things that have been crossing your mind over these past few weeks. So don't let it fall by the wayside. Don't be deterred because we're in retrograde season and you guys want to fall into the regular, the pop culture, like, oh, don't do anything during a retrograde. No, you can. You just got to be mindful. You got to triple check, read over your things a few different times before you actually make moves. Before you make moves, and then get it popping. Understand that things may not play out completely during this period because it is retrograde season, but once the planet stations direct, you guys, you have Jupiter energy. So it's all about growth and progression and moving into the spaces that you have envisioned for yourself. It may not happen over this next month or even in the post-shadow period, but towards the end of the year going into 2022, life is going to be looking real different in a very, very positive and popping way, okay? And that is it for your spread. I hope that those messages found you well. I dropped hella plugs at the beginning, but I did forget to mention that I also offer retrograde readings. So if you want your own personal retrograde reading, you can book one with me through my Etsy shop, which I will put in the description box once I go and put all the links in for this video. And I think that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.